I don't know what to.
I was thinking of bringing Ash, because I don't normally bring Ash into, like, longer missions, even though, like, the infested are weak. I just don't normally bring Ash anywhere at all, really. Um, uh, let's see, you got the new skin for Harrow. You also have Inaros, which I don't know if you would want to bring Inaros. You also have, let's
Ours is
see.
boring. It's none of the best that have finisher animation.
Mhm.
So that leaves you with what? Hitting 3 and just spinning.
Let's see,
That
you've
or
got
just going all melee. If you're melee, that then it's better.
Hey Owl. You got the new skin for Necros as well. I'm trying to think of like something you have a new skin for that you would, have to look at for a while. Um
The hero's nice except for
right.
the fact that we keep paired up a little. And either I have to spend time getting my damage boost up, in which case they come over and kill them anyway, then they don't get their damage boost, and then they complain about themselves being weak.
Mm-hmm.
Or they screw things over and I can't actually kill anything in the middle with my Zenith Star to replenish all their energy and health, and they get themselves killed.
Right.
Or we get paired with a Frost that has a bubble so small it makes no difference and I can't actually place anything in the.
I got a skin for Oberon, which I don't really use Oberon. Um I could bring him.
Where you want.
I know.
It's annoying when we go in with one thing and then people complain about one thing when they're the ones that are preventing the thing from even happening to begin. Comes right back
I'm
full
doing
circle.
Tenno, a new alert has
yeah.
been formed. It will be marked
I'm
on
doing okay.
navigation.
I say it comes back full circle with the EV trinities where people complain about not having energy, but then they're the ones that go up and kill the enemy, so you can't even give them energy to begin with.
Right. You're exactly right.
People that want things both ways.
If I have to be completely honest, I hate both of the Hydroid skins that are 10 gen right now.
I don't know, I don't look. I'm not on Steam, so I can't look at.
I don't know, maybe it's just how I feel in this exact moment, but I can't say that I'm like feeling it. I wish there was more for Loki because I use Loki the most.
There's more. What is arcane help?
True.
Got everything. Ash, Tenogen, normal.
I love one of the skins for Saren, but I don't use Saren. So
And
it's
emo
like,
Saren.
uh, yeah, you know exactly what skin I like.
Yeah, you call her emo.
Yeah.
I don't call her.
Yeah, she's got her little bun in the back and then her hair in her face. And my birthday's Friday and I'm not looking forward to it. Why? Is it because you're getting older or
You're old.
is it because you're getting older or is it because, you have like a party planned that you don't want or what is it?
I have a message.
What on Twitch?
No, on Warframe. Person said, "Hey, bro. Ask you one thing, which is making me crazy."
Oh. The first thing that came to my mind was, I just met you and this is crazy.
Syndicate. I have Steel Meridian. If I join other Syndicate. Okay, I gotta go to the floor.
If I may say,
I can give more proper
your
explanation.
chosen Warframe suits you. Ha, ha.
Syndicate.
But happy early birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Duncan.
Wow.
I was wrong about you. You're a hero to these people. And to me.
None of these rhino skins do it for me. I feel like I'm gonna be Ash. Could be Loki. Speed Nova's nice. I could be Speed Nova. Yeah, I'll be Speed Nova. Let's see.
Yeah.
All good?
Like, I did all smart. I was confused, like, joining more than one syndicate at a time.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Guess he joined Red Veil, Still Meridian.
Oh, well,
I was
the
like,
good
I
thing
did all
about that
smart.
is they're both, you know,
Yeah. I told him
friends.
he'll gain points. They're both allies, he'll gain factions.
Right.
Isn't it?
There's so many nice Cyandanas. I keep coming back to this 110 Gen Cyandana, and I might just buy it.
One.
It's called the Marhaliqua.
You're gonna put Shaniqua on your back?
I might just buy it, honestly.
Naughty.
Yeah, I'm buying it. Marhaliqua. It's gonna look weird on my Nova, but I don't care.
That's my dilemma. However.
Well, Saren works well with Speed Nova.
Actually.
So, I mean, that's always a possibility.
Yeah, except for if we get paired with people that end up going and killing the enemies before spawn and then I begin with.
True.
Because I'm not super range on.
Let's see.
Bring a Nova?
Yep.
Then check.
I think I'm gonna bring my Soma Prime. Are you having a good day today, Owl?
Wrapping up. Let's
Thank you.
stick up with my hiccup. Alright. Wanna go and get two other people probably gonna or be one of the people that, oh, we have to have this. Oh,
Let's just go us.
okay. Don't exactly have the odds of, oh, we're gonna go here and people actually want to have fun for. No, we have to speed run it, or no, we have to have Frost against pussiest faction of the game. Does like 0 damage. Damn.
I mean, I can always message Hikaru. I mean, he's online.
What are we doing? You can't go back and forth. What are we doing?
Okay, we're just gonna go.
Let's go.
Jump in. Vámonos.
You can lead the way.
I have 9 ODD keys made by the way.
Why do you have 9? I don't know why you make so many.
Because I never have them when I need them, so I made 9.
But you only need to make 1 and then you get more than enough nano back. Replace the 1. Or you set it to build and you go.
Because I never ever make them. Because, like, whatever.
I never make them because we go here all the time. Came for you for like 2 weeks straight.
Somebody just went into the recruiting chat and they were like, recruiting my friend. Like, what?
What?
Why doesn't your friend go in there and recruit themselves?
Doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
You do, Tono? Oh, I had an auto fail at a fissure yesterday. I was doing a mobile defense, and there was one person standing at the pod when we were all trying to get reactant, and I kept looking at the side to see how much health there was, and the pod was absolutely fine. And then, you know, a second later, dead. We failed the mission. And I knew everything was fine because I kept looking over to the side. But it was like, there was no way that we failed, like, a Neo or like a Meso.
Uh-huh.
We fought with honor.
And I thought, like, maybe it was my fault because I brought Speed Nova, but I was like, all of us are clearing out the area so quickly that I don't know how it failed. So I knew that it had to be an auto fail. And I hate that about the game because it's very unpredictable at times how it can just fail you or if things will be okay.
Yeah, where's that speed up earlier?
I don't know why I left the center, but...
I don't know.
We fought with honor. It's not over yet.
I didn't fight with shit.
Let's go.
Oh, do you like my sandana?
Sure. The ring.
Oh, friends.
And they're your friends.
Are you sure?
I'm adding this to my data under the heading Consequences.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Maybe next time you don't jump in front. Okay?
Sorry.
Firing is on, you're like, I'm just gonna jump up in front and stand right here. Not only do you stand like right beside me, which if I turn, you're right between me and the enemy, but you jumped in front of me to cross my path just to get there to begin with. I don't understand why you haven't picked 4. I really don't think you have that much energy. You're up on like 600 energy.
I actually have 631 energy right now.
So why do you press 4 once, then you like, I gotta refill?
Well, I was empty.
My point!
Is ready.
I don't know.
Unless you can handle
How can you
more
have over
damage,
600 energy, hit your 4 once, then tell me
continue
that
to
you gotta
defend.
refill right away?
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I don't know, but I had like none. Maybe it was like one of those energy, Xmas. Oh, I have the dual Icker building and the dual Raza. I
Congrats.
decided.
A bunch of commas.
Yeah, I decided I'm gonna use the dual commas that I just built to build the dual Raza. And then I'm obviously gonna have to go through the whole building of the commas to make the dual commas again. One second.
Sure.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Why do I feel like we go through this quicker when it's just us?
Because we're Nova and Saren.
That is true.
We can go through this versus Nova and Harrow.
Mm-hmm.
And once the tennis starts falling off, Harrow can boost and like nothing anyway. And I just, you know, my thing to just keep the energy going and it was golden. You are speed Nova, right?
Yeah, and I hit 4. Why?
I don't know, because those enemies seem to be going pretty slow to me.
This is my speed build.
Well, I'm just telling you what I can see on the screen right now while they're going in like pretty slow.
I'm on my speed config. I want to extract the 10.
Don't do nothing. Sit here.
Okay.
Come here.
No, because I noticed it, but I made sure I was on
Look at
my
them.
second.
Look at them. Hit your 4. They are slower. They're not fast.
Well, this is my second config, and it's negative strength, and I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you did. Look at your abilities.
Alright.
Quit shooting and look at your abilities.
I'm trying to look at it. Alright. Force ability. Slow percent. 55. That's not right. It's my second config.
Don't look at me. I don't know what to tell you aside from you pick slow Nova.
I don't think that's right.
Well, I can't.
I think the game did something.
I can't tell you anything aside from you pick slow Nova. All I can state to you are the facts.
Because I made sure before I came here that it was on my second config, so I think something's wrong. I'm gonna extract at 10.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
I thought Black Lion was Peepods. Why did Peepods?
No, you didn't, Lion. Config me. Oh.
Yeah.
I put intensify on.
Why don't you look at your config A?
No, I have the right config on. It's a mod that I put on it that broke it. So it's my fault. I can't have intensify on. That's what broke it.
You have overextended on it, yes.
Yeah, I have everything else correct on it. It's
What is
because
your
I have
power strength?
intensify on. My power strength now that I took intensify on is at 95%.
You have other power strength mods on there. Overextended does more than -5 energy. -5.
Hold on.
You have power strength mods on that Nova. So what do you have on it?
Oh. And transient fortitude.
Power strength.
Ordis wonders.
It's at 40% now.
Better.
Because I had 2 empty spots, and I thought that transient fortitude was negative, so I put that on there. And then I put intensify, not thinking about the fact that it was, you know, negative strength, and I just threw it on there. And then, yeah, but yeah, I have those 2 empty spots, and I was trying to fill it. And I did this, like, the other day.
You have duration, yes?
Yeah, my duration's at 173.
Why don't you tell me what's on duration?
Primed continuity is at plus 45%.
That's it?
And yeah, that's it. Oh wait,
Narrow-minded,
Constitution plus 28%. Let's see, narrow-minded.
Drift mods, cunning drift, I think it is. And cunning drift is range.
Both my empty slots are the checkmark slots, so I'm kind of, you know, stuck
I don't know what you did. You put format in here, then you should have taken a picture, in which case that's on you. I don't know what you... Because the website flat out has, this is what you need, this is all you need, anything but is completely you. Unless you change the pictures.
I don't think I did. Hi, Chris.
You have to go to your V's there.
Transient fortitude, which is no. Blind rage, no. Provoked, plus 70% damage during bleed out. Let's see. Hunter adrenaline. Convert plus 7.5% of damage on health to energy. I mean, really, her negative strength's the most important part. I could put provoked.
Do whatever you want to put.
That's gonna cost a lot to rank up all the way.
Don't have bonus damage, just laying on your ass. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. There, I'll put cunning drift too.
Range. Try this again.
I'm not gonna move right away. I'm sending my mom a list.
You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
There. I'm alright.
No, we could probably do a duo run here.
I think this would be a fun
With
place to
these
do
two.
a duo run.
Yeah, problem is leaderboard never updates. Highest thing on the
Yep.
leaderboard was like 50. I was running 80 waves multiple times a day and it never.
Do you think it improved at all with like their changes to like how they, you know, are awarding people for getting to a certain point on the leaderboard and everything?
No,
Or do you think?
I've never done the leaderboard. No.
We can always try getting on the leaderboard this week.
Don't have to try.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Numbers up there so low. Oh, 40 waves! Huzzah! We're rank 3.
People are like,
Or
and
third
people
ranked team would
nowad-
be more accurate.
people nowadays, they are like, oh my god, we need to stop at 20 waves. It's getting too intense. Like, that's how people are.
Oh, we're gonna do a long extended run. 30 waves. What?
Like, what are you?
That's barely one rotation. I was to say long and extended. What? Oh, so you
Now,
got
off
plenty
the
of energy
topic-
Off the topic.
I was gonna say, now off the topic of Warframe, what do you guys think of that game called Pixark? If you've heard of it.
Sounds like Ark by Pixar.
Oh, that reminds me. So I went downstairs earlier to, you know, see how my mom was, see if she wanted some coffee, when I was making my food. And, I went and I put a movie, that was free on demand on the TV. I put on the movie Up. And she woke up and she said to me, because I had, like, told her, but she was half asleep. I told her, like, I'm putting this movie on for you. And then, like, she came into the kitchen and she was like, look what movie's on TV. And I was like, Mom, I put that on for you. But, you know, I like to do those little things, you know, to make her happy. But, it made me laugh. I haven't seen that movie in forever. But that movie is good. Kubrama, welcome to the stream, how are you? I heard it was fun, I never played it though. I know that it's like still in the process of being made, Pixar. But honestly, to me it looks like Minecraft, but Lego? Like, kind of like, I don't know, it gives me like the vibe
Minecraft
of
is Lego.
Well, yeah, but like, I guess like this, I don't know, just the way like like have it, I don't know. When I was watching like the trailer briefly, it felt like,
Available. Do you choose to leave now
it
or
felt
continue
weird.
fighting?
And also like Ark, it has animals like
You will be
pandas
Well, there's
and
rewarded for your
Minecraft.
bravery.
yeah. I don't know, it like there's so many games now that are just copies of each other, but
Yep.
with different names.
And then people refuse to acknowledge this and no, this is so much better. Why? The same
Is it because
game.
like this one game like looks a little bit different graphically that you're gonna say that?
Or oh, this new game came out, it's so amazing, but it's the exact same thing as this mod for this other game that just turned into a game of its own.
Yeah. Pixar is on Steam. I don't know. To me, I don't know too much about it, but it kind of intrigued me, but at the same time, I'm like, it feels like Minecraft and Lego combined, even though, you know, Minecraft is Lego essentially, but it just, to me, I don't know. If
Feels like Minecraft and Minecraft.
From Steam reviews, what I've seen it is Ark mixed with Minecraft. It seems interesting though. I mean, games are always evolving and changing.
And leeching off of each other's ideas.
Mm-hmm. Dark, it's great to see ya. Now I do want to ask you guys, what makes you enjoy Tenno Combat if you use Tenno Combat in Warframe? Because for Joker and I, we aren't interested in it at all. I did have a discussion with somebody last night, and they, you know, said to me, like, you know, with Tenno Combat, you know, you can get arcanes and this and that, but for me, like, I can always buy the arcanes, and yes, that requires, you know, me going and working to get plat, or, you know, buying plat, but in the end, I enjoy playing the game, but Tenno Combat's just an aspect of the game that isn't appealing to me. But if you're somebody who does like Tenno Combat, I want to know about your experience with it. What about it makes you go, oh my god, like, I would much rather use a Tenno than a Warframe, or, you know, what is it? The Void Dash? Kurama, I'm talking about, like, when you come out of your Warframe and you're like, you know, your Tenno and you're like fighting with it, and my Tenno can't do crap because I really didn't do anything with it. But I'm talking about, like, you know, when you're fighting enemies and you're, you know, Tenno Combat.
What's your 4?
Much better.
What?
Actually having speed. You sold some scimitar engines to get a slot for Inaro, so you're a happy boy. That's good. I like to have, you know, at least a couple of Warframe slots in advance for, you know, some frames, or, you know, weapon slots.
At the beginning of the year, you want to make sure that you have about 6 Warframe slots in January. Because that'll cover your 4 Prime releases, and then allows up to 2 new frames to be released during that year. So if you have 6 at the beginning of the year, that'll probably most likely cover you for the whole.
You'd rather use Warframe, as much as lore spoiling the fuck out of it is. It really isn't useful for anything other than lore. Well, before Tenno Combat was really a thing, I noticed that a lot of people were really, like, I guess you could say, like, conscious of, using their, 5. Because at the time it was, well, it still is your 5, at least if you use a keyboard. So, like, before Tenno Combat was like something that everybody did, popping out of your frame was something that people would make sure not to do in front of new players because they'd be like, oh, I don't want to spoil the aspect of, you know, the lore and things like that. But now that, you know, Tenno Combat's like a thing, you know, there's really,
Extraction is ready.
you know, no way to hide it. And people are just like, well, look at me, like, here I am. Like,
but yeah,
there's no way to hide it.
make sure you have like 6 Warframe slots in your carry for the year, and then other than that, it's weapon slot wise. It's just a matter of maybe looking at how many weapons were released previous year to use that as kind of a gauge. And if
Right.
weapon slots are so much cheaper anyway, you probably won't have an issue with that. Just get 2 shitty things nobody wants, sell them for like 5 plat each. You know, or just find someone who wants to buy prime junk. If you're that desperate. And you can easily
What I
grab
would
2
have
weapons.
suggested if the deck stuff was still going on is even if you still had that stuff, I would have told you guys to like go and do the
What
quest for
the
it
fuck
because
just happened? There. Tell me how I stood here and threw my Zenistar. And tell me how it ended up behind me without hitting anything.
magic.
I've been throwing it from here into the center. It somehow ends up behind me. It didn't even bounce. It just disappeared out of my thing and was behind me. See, look, from here,
but
that's where it
what-
should have landed.
One of the things I suggest is like when Warframe has like their when they have their quests or whatever, not quests, they're like Gift of the Lotus stuff for like their weapons, like the Dex Furus, the Dex
Yeah, the
Docra,
anniversary stuff.
things like that. Even if you may have those items, you're still gonna get like a second one, even if you had it before.
What you're saying,
like,
if you already
from, like,
have the
year
weapons,
before.
go pick them up, grab it anyway, because you're at least gonna get. You at least can sell them and get weapon slots out of it.
Right. I didn't think of that. A viewer of mine actually told me that, like, why don't you go and do it? You'll get, like, a weapon slot out of it. And I was like, you're actually, like, really right about that. Like, I didn't think of that at all. So I went and I did it. I got some weapon slots out of it. And, like, I've been actually building a lot of stuff lately, trying out weapons, and
It saved you
me
24
at least,
plat.
like, 12 plat.
24 plat.
24, 12, whatever.
Sabaris, Furus, and Docra. That's 3, which means 2 purchases. 24 plat.
But if you haven't tried those weapons, they're actually really great. The Dex Docra, wonderful
Well, it's a
melee.
little late.
Well, yeah. The Dex Furus is the secondary that I have with me, and I love it. The Infested are not the best enemy for me to test this on because they
Infested
are
are
the
pathetic.
weakest. So for me to be like, oh, look at how fast it died is like really like me stepping on an ant. But I can always, you know, show you guys.
You can always
some
hit your
more
4 as well.
True.
You can actually get the kill.
Yeah.
It's not like you're out of energy. You're maxed out at full all the time.
I know. But if you guys have any questions about any particular Warframe weapon, anything like that, feel free to ask us, and we will answer to the best of our ability. But as far as like Warframe content goes, you guys will more than likely not see us fight any like Eidolons or anything like that. It's just something that we're not interested in. It's not to say that we'll like never ever do it, but chances are like it's probably not gonna happen. Now, I do want to say, as far as giveaways go and things like that, our giveaways are always located on our website, which the next giveaway, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but I have an idea of what I would like it to be. So if you haven't seen our site and you would like to, or if you want to be able to have our site to bookmark it for when we do have a giveaway in the future, just do the Warframe command. Anyone can do it, I'm pretty sure.
You know what's annoying?
What?
The fact that Harrow's second ability has been broken.
That's not good.
Half the time it doesn't actually use up all your shields, which then completely screws over the fact that your Sentinel can use Guardian to replenish your shield so you can instantly get even more duration on the ability right out the gate. I have 1010 right now. Now I have 14, and I instantly use it again. 28 to 21, then down to 14, and then back up. I can't, like, in that time it went from full to 0. Why doesn't it, like, just drain my shields like it should to begin with? It used to. Oh. Oh, that's 15. Awesome. I'm on this now.
Extraction.
Oh my
is
god,
boy.
I needed that.
unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Yeah, you didn't say that before when you completed the mission one time, got one Mesa part, and you're like, oh my god, I have to do it again?
I remember that.
Fuck that, I'm just gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I knew,
With the
I realized it. I
Naruto's
realized
quest.
it was a quest, and that you were gonna have to do it multiple times. Like, nope. How much is she? Not even gonna do it. I'm not gonna build. I'm not gonna build a quest and then you have to do it over. This, you gotta rebuild the quest and shit over and over just to get the piece. That's stupid. Mirage, it makes sense because you build it. You build the quest, which is just weird on its own. But then
Yeah.
you're getting all the parts throughout.
I really enjoyed Mirage's quest. Like, I like that, some quests have that replayability. I don't know if I would redo her quest, because I don't know if I'd like it as much as I did the first time around. So I think I'll just, keep it in my memory.
Nothing is ever good when you go back to it. I saw Rugrats when hi.
Right?
Or pretty much anything from childhood. Oh, that was such an amazing show. You go back and watch it like, this is completely stupid.
Right? Like, whenever I put on Nickelodeon at night, Rugrats is usually on. Because they have, like, Splat or whatever it's called now.
Splat? Called jizz.
They have, like, the channel called Splat where they have, like, all the old TV shows.
I have no
from
idea what you're talking about.
childhood. Somebody has to know what I'm talking about, so I don't sound dumb. It's called, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's called Splat. But, bottom line is they have, like, all the old shows, like Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, Doug, everything from back in the day, and they put it all together late at night. So I usually like hear like the Doug theme song like when I'm going to bed, and like Rugrats is usually on, and sometimes I just see Rugrats and like, what the fuck?
Baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
Baby's gotta do. Oh my god, that, like, Chucky always made me so sad. Shut up, Tenno. I was just like, Chucky always made me so sad. Come on! in like the Rugrats movie for I think it was like Rugrats Go to Paris or something.
If they went to Paris, then yes, Rugrats Go to Paris.
Yes, but I don't know if it was like that particular movie where Chucky had like the song like I Want a Mom That'll Last Forever. That song like
Yes, because that
sad.
movie was all about Chucky getting a mom.
Yeah, that was so depressing. I remember
Whereas the
watching
first one
that
is all about
movie,
Tommy
and then
taking
the
Jill
first one.
back to the baby factory.
You know, fuck that up. How fucked up that is.
You know what? They're the ones that said they want to take Jill back to the hospital.
Hospital. I had Rugrats on VHS, the orange VHS.
Yeah.
I had so many of them.
All the newborns
That was
are
my
in there
favorite.
singing about their circumcisions.
Oh my god. It was funny because yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, I can't even remember, when I was in the store and they had dill pickle Lay's potato chips, and the first thing that came to my head was Rugrats.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, dill.
Yes. They named their kid Dill Pickle.
I had the hardest time liking Kimmy. Like, when she came to the show, I just, like, I couldn't like her right away. I was one of those people. Like, who's this new kid on the block? What else did I like? I watched a lot of the show Recess as a kid. I liked that show, but I don't really have any recollection of it too much.
How can you not have a recollection of it? TJ? Gus? Excuse me?
Well, I don't know, I feel like I blocked it out. I remember, like, seeing the characters, but I don't remember, like, any particular episodes. And then I had, like, a Recess, like, Christmas movie. And I might
Trashy
still
broken
have it somewhere.
animation.
You know, I bet all of you guys know the show Barney, because who doesn't know? But when I was like, I want to say like 4, my parents thought that, you know, since I loved that show so much, that I would love to be dressed up as Baby Bop. So that's what they dressed me up as. And there's like one Polaroid of, of
yes.
me dressed up
Barney,
as Baby Bop.
Baby Bop, and BJ.
And like, I remember the first time I saw the picture, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you did this to me. I'm not kidding. I'm not. At least they didn't dress me up as Barney, because I would have just been like, no. But yeah, Baby Bop. I was 4. And then there was one year where I was a witch for Halloween, and my costume was falling apart, like, as I was going house to house. I had a broomstick that I was bringing with me, and I was getting really lazy bringing it everywhere with me, so I was like dragging it on the ground, and by the end of the night I just had a stick. I didn't have a broom, it was just a stick. So... my parents always brought me and my friend at the time to, like, I would say, like, the rich neighborhoods because they have, like, the best candy. And plus, like, that was really, like, the only neighborhoods that really had their lights on anyway. So I always got, like, tons of candy that I never ended up really eating much of. I don't know what to do with all this focus.
Nothing.
It's just gonna, like, sit there until they, like, change the focus tree, which I really doubt is gonna, you know, happen.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been getting any focus at all?
No, because there's no point to it.
My mom's home.
And
Home.
how should I go get experience in something completely garbage and useless?
Oh, I got a pigment.
Congratulations.
Oh crap, I could have been putting all that color into the thing.
Yeah, I told you all it needed was 10 more. And that was days ago.
Yeah. I have 18, so I could... well, I mean, I have 18 plus whatever I have in, you know, the rest that I have. What was everyone's favorite show growing up?
But there's no point. I'm not going to use any of the augments in this syndicate. I should try to level it up.
Right.
The difference is for syndicates you could always just buy John. I'm with someone.
One sec.
Yep.
I got my income tax return already?
Don't worry, one day they'll fix the shitty animation with extreme hopes. Oh, okay. It's stuck with good frame rate, stuck with bad frame rate. It's stuck everywhere except for the simulacrum.
I don't know why I put down pads.
I don't know. Apparently you need some.
I didn't want to put that down either. So I have a question for you guys. I've been kind of like back and forth about doing art streams because I don't know what I do for art, I guess. But is seeing me do art on stream something that you guys like want to see? 1 second though, because my mom's gotta give me a piece of mail.
There he is.
Reinforcements available. You choose to leave now or continue fighting.
There you go.
Continue. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Alright, I'm back. Art streams would be cool, just chilling in chat as you doodle or color. That just reminds me of the coloring book Joker made me. I could always start my coloring book. I love art streams. Yeah, it's just been something that I've been thinking about. Because I am not the best artist in the world, but, like, obviously there's always room for improvement. And I have done art streams in the past, but it's just been a lot of practice and such. It was a coloring book for our or no, Christmas. Our anniversary's coming up though. Christmas. Animation?
No, DE.
Got it.
This animation's been shit like this for many, many months, and it knowledge.
But yeah, he took a whole bunch of drawings that he made of different things that I enjoy.
Winners.
So like, no.
Yes.
Well, unless you would consider the joystick one.
Oh, the one winners.
Wieners, wieners, wieners.
Hold them in your mouth. Here's wieners. Give me suck my Johnson.
But yeah, he took a lot of drawings of like different things that I enjoy. So, for example, the show Undergrads and like Gur from Invader Sim, Skyrim stuff. He just put like a lot of love into it. It's my own personal coloring book. So I could always color the pages on stream.
Stop, right? Huh?
I was saying how you put a lot of love into the coloring pages for me.
I feel like my chibi the best.
Oh my gosh.
Quit blaming.
Make that
Ow.
stream a Bob Ross style stream. That's funny.
I don't believe in that. That's nothing wrong. That's just happy accidents, and we're just gonna put a happy little book. Don't fuck out with that shit. My bush ain't happy. My bush is an upset, angry book. He ain't a happy little bush. He's a midget book. Upset with life. You got nothing.
I can just see you screaming like that. Like, you see this bush here, he's fucking mad at the world. You see these berries on it, they're poisonous. Don't eat those fucking berries. I can just see you just doing that.
See this tree and he's all nice, big and bushy. No, it's a fucking facade. He's all scrawny and dry. He's gonna snap my bitch on the inside.
You see that tree? He's unstable. He's gonna fall, bitch.
Got this nice blue water right here just reflecting the sky. But on the bottom there's a lot of fucking poisonous items inside of it. Just step in there and just kills you.
No, it'd be like the anti Bob Ross stream, the opposite. Okay, so it would be like I'd be holding the easel, and you'd be making the commentary.
Mm-hmm. I've already done commentary things before. I did it for Hannah. She couldn't see the string, so I was typing out my own interpretation of the string.
Ross Bob, his evil lost brother.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to...
My grandmother loved to paint alongside Bob Ross when it was on TV. And we actually have a painting that she did in the hallway. And it's funny because when I was watching the Bob Ross stream, I saw exactly what painting that she painted alongside to,
Right.
and recognized it. I was like, there it is! She did a really good job.
You know, all you gotta do is shut up, follow instructions.
I wish we had, like, more work she did, but I don't know how much she actually kept or anything. And my mom didn't actually keep much when her mom died. We kept, like, a chessboard and I think the painting too, and I don't think anything else. And my dad is the same way. He didn't keep much either.
Huh? Animation fuck up.
Now, I got a reminder on my phone about a doctor's appointment for something in the past. And I'm like, really though?
Uh-huh.
It was like on March 22nd, you have an appointment, and I'm like, but it's April.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. Wave 32.
Animation break incoming.
You did it!
Hey, I can throw it.
So what do you guys have planned for the week? I gotta go to the bank tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And cash this check. I didn't expect them to send me one so quick.
Why didn't you just get direct deposit?
Because I don't know my routing number. And
You
I
just call the bank.
and last year I asked them to send me a check.
Oh, I'm glad that my Zenistar just never apparently popped up in the middle. Now if you wanted to, that's better.
And last year I asked them to send me a check, and since my parents handled the taxes this year and I was at work during the appointment or something like that, you know, they did the same as what they did last year for my taxes. So they just, you know, gave me a check again. I told my dad, you know, don't worry, just have them send me a check, which they were quick about it. It took, you know, like a month. Like a month ago, my parents had the appointment from when they filed the taxes.
Yeah, but if you got direct deposit, you probably would have gotten like
Yeah, which is okay. Because honestly, I have to go to the bank anyway. I have money that I need to put in there. That's a great plan, Lion. Staying alive and grocery shopping.
You know, this is a great plan. Fixing their shitty ass animation.
Well, they've had an issue with the animations for a very long time, Lion, so it's understandable why he'd be, you know, having a deep...
The Zenistar went from having no issue to having this issue where it just doesn't throw it, whether it's good frame rate or bad frame rate, for months, and they refuse to do anything. The only place it doesn't screw up is in the smoke room. Single player, multiplayer, high waves, low waves, a lot of enemies, no enemies, big maps, small maps. And it is a key thing for Harrow to have to keep his team fully healed and max on energy while still being able to buff and do whatever the hell he wants, while at the same time defending the defensive objective. It's like, I don't know. Say the Daikyu. It's like taking the Daikyu, but it only shoots. 1 out of every 9 shots, or 1 out of every 10 shots, actually fire from the bow. It completely ruins its reliability. And 1 out of 10 isn't exactly an exaggeration. I've sat here and counted, and it's only thrown once out of 10 attempts.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Going from being a fantastic defense weapon that pairs amazingly with Harrow to I can't even trust to use this once.
And like in a long run.
Exactly, Lion. Well, one of our last runs is where I really started to notice it because I wasn't throwing it out at all. I'd have to do like three attempts to throw the damn thing in the middle. Crying out loud. Don't even stand up. And then it causes things, oh, well, I've got to sit here and go through this animation like 12 times, while meanwhile I'm gonna get stuck and attacked and ping-ponged in this case. The last enemy?
Oh, I thought I did, sorry.
For the Lotus.
I'll have to click that in a bit. And massive boost.
Wow, thank you. Megan, thank you for the host.
Which is probably why I've been using the Tsar more on. Because it's a lot more reliable aside from the fact of, you know, blowing yourself up.
Right.
Yeah, look at me. Help! Help! This is so useful, DE. Help! Like, what is this?
Yeah, you always get stuck like that.
Then I have to let go and re-swing the animation, and it's a slow animation on a slow weapon to begin with. Just makes it even more painful.
Looks like I noticed one wrong thing that broke with my bot.
Oh,
I just did the dragon fight, and it said that I got eaten, and then it was like Celestial Skies won. Like, oh, I guess that I won after all, even though
from the
I just
inside,
died.
from the belly of the beast.
I live, I conquer. Lion, have you tried the Endless Scuba Survival yet?
If so, what do you think about it? How long are we going?
40. We're not doing too bad on time either.
I wouldn't know, because I don't know when we started this. By this, I mean this mission, not the stream.
No, I mean if you hit tab, or whatever you hit to like quickly look at your mission progress, you can see the mission time
53
in
minutes.
there too. We've been going for like 53 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's about normal. When we have
Yeah,
a team
it's not
that
too bad.
doesn't dick around and make things so god-awful slow.
Well, if you want to count the Zenistar as a Dicky team member, I think we have one.
No, I'm counting ones like that dude that caused a normal 40 minutes to an hour like this, right there, to cause an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right.
Kinda
I haven't tried it.
teammates.
I've been away from my laptop for the past 2 days, just getting back on it today.
Awesome.
68 Charger Blue Pigment. Okay. Wait, let me check the sortie. Ew. It's not actually... well...
Too bad right now.
Sortie, sidejack, exterminate, rescue. It's not the worst, but I would rather not do the sortie right now. By who? Nah. Yeah. Arcticernos, Dexterous, okay. Equip. Let me join. Yeah, Meta whispered me. But I was gonna deal with it off stream, but then by the time I did that, it would probably expire, you know what I mean? So... It's a bird, it's a plane, never mind. It's Celestial Skies. Welcome, New Joker 6. We hope you brought pizza. There. I just smiled. Now I'm closing Discord. I just want to say, Lion, that I've had the worst time with my Master Rank 21 test. Is that it's like the easiest thing, but today I ended up getting fucked over by the test because I tried to skip the cinematic, but like 5 seconds of the test timer was wasted by me just like kneeling on the ground, and my Warframe like getting up off the ground, so that went into my timer and ruined it and fucked me over. Yeah. Let me check my Meso keys. Because I still need a Dual Commas Prime Blade. I have 3 of those keys. And they're all radiant, and that's it.